Mandy Mouse's birthday.
Today is Mandy Mouse's birthday. As a special treat, Mandy is going to Cheese World with her friends.
Mandy, what is Cheese World? It's the most fun ever. There's a cheese river, a cheese mountain, and a cheese sky. Wow! And best of all is the cheese castle, where you get to smell cheese.
You like cheese, don't you, Mandy?
Yes, Mummy.
Welcome to Cheese World. Have any of you been here before?
Yes, I have.
Oh, hello, Mandy. Nice to see you back again. So, as Mandy already knows, everything at Cheese World is about
Cheese!
That's right! And we start by sailing on a river of
cheese!
This is the River of Cheese.
All aboard!
Hold tight, everyone!
Miss Rabbit, are the boats made out of real cheese?
No, the boats are made out of plastic. Boats made out of real cheese would be bizarre.
Ah.
The Cheese River flows past hills and trees of cheese. This is the Cheese Mountain.
Ooh. Is this mountain made out of real cheese?
No, but this is exactly what it would be like to sail through a cheese mountain.
Oh.
If cheese mountains existed.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cheese Aeroplanes.
Wow!
Now, has anyone flown one of these planes before?
I have!
Of course. Hi there, Mandy. Can you show your friends what to do?
Yes! If you pull the lever, the plane goes up. Wow! And if you push the lever, the plane goes down. Ooh!
All aboard your aeroplanes. Up, up, and away!
This is brilliant! There's the cheese sun. And the clouds are cottage cheese. I can see the whole world, and it's all cheese.
Was that fun?
Yes! Told you it would be the most fun ever!
Hello, Mandy Mouse. Lovely to see you at Cheese World again.
Hello, Grumpy Rabbit.
Have you told your friends about my castle of cheese?
I told them the castle of cheese was the best bit.
Too right. It's where we get to smell real cheese. No pretend cheese here.
Ooh.
Follow me, if you dare, into my castle of cheese. Let's start by smelling a mild cheese.
That smells good. I like it too.
Not much of a smell. Now for some decently strong cheese. Ah, that's more like it. A proper stinky one.
Ugh, it smells like my daddy's socks.
And now, boys and girls, we come to the strongest cheese in the whole world. Here goes. That's what I call cheese.
It's the nicest smell I've ever smelt.
You do so love cheese, don't you, Mandy?
Yes, Mummy. I like smelling cheese and I like eating cheese even more.
Funny you should say that because it's time for your birthday cake. And it's a cheesecake.
Happy birthday, Mandy! This is my best birthday ever! Edmund Elephant's birthday.
Mr. Zebra the postman is delivering a letter to Peppa's house.
Oh, look. Someone's got a party invitation.
It must be for me.
It says, to George Pig from Edmund Elephant. Please come to my party.
Doesn't it say George and Peppa?
No, just George.
I didn't want to go to a silly baby party anyway.
Hello? Oh, it's for you, Peppa. It's Emily Elephant.
Hello. Hello, Peppa. Do you want to come to Edmunds' party as my friend? Oh, yes, please. My mummy wants us to help with the little ones. Help? Yes, I can help. Danny and Susie are helpers too. Oh, goody.
Everyone is here for Edmund Elephant's party.
Oh, the helpers are here.
Hello, Mrs. Elephant.
Let's get this party started. Who wants to play musical statues?
Yay! This is what you do. Dance when the music is playing, and when it stops, freeze like a statue. Ready, steady, go!
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Just dance already.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
This one is still blinking. You're out.
Eyes and ears and mouth.
You're moving, George. You're out. Richard and Edmund are out. So Zaza is the winner. Hooray! You've got a medal. It's made of real plastic gold. Mummy, musical statues is over.
Lovely. Now it's time for Pass the Parcel.
Yay! When the music plays, pass the parcel round. When the music stops, take some paper off. Ready, steady, go! George, pass the parcel.
Edmund has got a medal.
Hurry up, Richard. Just take the paper off.
Richard has got a medal. George has got a medal.
Pass the parcel.
Oh dear, George isn't passing the parcel.
No, George. That is Zaza's medal. It's a giant teddy.
Edmund has won.
Mummy, pass the parcel is finished.
Lovely. Now it's time for food.
Hooray!
Oh, the helpers have taken all the seats.
This is Edmund's party, remember? The helpers can eat after the little ones.
Oh, yes. We're the helpers. Juice, please. Juice, please. Juice, please. Jelly, please. Jelly, jelly. More, please.
Happy birthday, Edmund.
Happy birthday, Edmund.
It is the end of the party.
Thank you to the helpers. You all worked really hard.
Yes, it's not easy looking after little children. I need to lie down. I need a holiday. Bowling.
Grandpa Pig and Grandad Dog are taking Peppa, George and Danny bowling.
Grandpa, what is bowling?
Well, Peppa, I can't really say. I've never done it before. This was all Grandad Dog's idea.
Bowling is fun. Try not to be grumpy, and even you might have a good time, old man.
Old man? You're older than me.
Grandad Dog and Grandpa Pig are the very best of friends.
Welcome to bowling. Please take off your shoes.
Sorry, for a moment there I thought you said we had to take our shoes off.
That's right. Shoes off and hand them over.
Everyone has to wear bowling shoes to go bowling.
My goodness, what a lot of fuss for a little game.
Have fun.
We will! Right, this is our lane. Danny, can you show everyone how to bowl?
Yes. First, you take a ball.
That's right. And can everyone see the pins at the end of the lane?
Yes, we see the skittle things.
I use this ball to knock those pins over. Two fell down.
Good shot, Danny.
It's like magic.
Bowling is actually quite fun.
Okay, it's my go.
My goodness, they all fell over.
Yes, that's called a strike.
I'm really beginning to like bowling. What's charming is how simple it is to play. You just roll the ball and it knocks over the skittles.
Grandpa, you missed everything.
Yes, but not to worry. It's only a game.
That's the spirit, old chap. Not everyone is good at games.
My go. Oh, this is too heavy. Pick another one, Peppa. Ah, this is just right. They all fell over. A strike. Well done, Peppa.
Yes, and that was the first time you ever bowled.
Wonderful.
Now it's George's turn.
Try this one, George.
And for George, I think the ramp would be a good idea.
Strike! Well done, George.
Yes, well done. But how come George gets that ramp thingy and I didn't?
Because the ramp is for little children.
Yes, Grandpa. George is little, but you are big.
Yes, of course.
My go again. Strike! Well done, Danny!
Brilliant! I think that means we've all had a strike.
Apart from me.
Oh, yes, I'd forgotten you didn't hit any.
Have another go, Grandpa.
Okay, I'll try, but I can tell this is really not my sort of thing. But I suppose what matters is not the winning, but taking part.
Strike, Grandpa!
What?
That was an amazing shot.
Did you see that? I knocked all the skittles over. Hey, everyone! Stop what you're doing. I've got a strike. I've got a strike.
Like you said, it's the taking part, not winning, that matters.
I got a strike.
Bowling is really fun. It's brilliant.
Bowling is probably the best game in the world ever.
Grandpa Pig loves bowling. Everyone loves bowling.
Superhero party.
Today is Pedro Pony's birthday. He is having a superhero party.
Am I a bird? Am I a plane? No, I'm a potato. Hello.
Here are Peppa and George.
Oh, you're dressed like Super Potato too. Yes, Super Potato. Hello.
All the children are dressed as Super Potato.
What fun! You can never have too many potatoes.
Why are you blinking your eyes at me? I am using my X-ray eyes to see what is in your tummy. What? It's just pretend, Danny.
Am I a bird? Am I a plane? No, I'm a potato.
It is the real Super Potato.
Hello down there. Hope I'm not late. Where is Pedro the pony?
That's me.
You sent me this message. It says, come to my party.
It's a party invite.
So I'm here to save the day. Who do I rescue?
Nobody needs rescuing. It's a birthday party.
Oh, in that case, I'll be on my way.
Please stay, Super Potato. We're going to play party games.
And we've got balloons.
Party games and balloons? Okay, I'll stay.
Hooray!
This game is called Pass the Parcel. Inside the parcel is a surprise toy. Which one of the players will win?
Sounds great. How do we play?
I start the music, the parcel is passed around, and when the music stops, one layer of paper is unwrapped.
Aha! I wonder what's inside.
No one knows. That's what makes the game such fun.
Time to use my X-ray eyes. Inside the parcel is a toy car.
You can't look inside the parcel. That's cheating.
Okay, I'll unwrap it using super strength. So, do I win?
No. This is a children's game. You can't use X-ray eyes or super strength.
But I'm a superhero.
If you want to stay at the party, you'll have to promise not to use your superpowers.
Okay, I promise not to use my superpowers.
Thank you. Now it's time for the balloons.
Yippee! Balloons!
There you go, George. Don't let go.
Oh.
Don't worry, George. Here's another one. Who else wants a balloon?
Me!
I wonder how big I can make them. Wow!
It's the biggest balloon in the world.
Yes, I suppose it might be.
Ah! She's going up.
Don't worry. I'll stop when I get to the ceiling. As long as there isn't any window open.
Oh dear, there is a window open.
Perhaps I should have closed that.
Super Potato, fly after her.
But I promise not to use my superpowers. And I never break a promise.
Help! Save me!
Super Potato, we need you to use your superpowers now.
Really? I'm allowed to?
Yes.
Okay. Time to use my laser eyes to pop the balloon.
Brilliant! Now what?
I know. I'll use my super elastic arms to catch you.
Oof!
Super Potato has rescued Miss Rabbit.
Thank you!
No problem. I'm a potato. I always save the day.
Super Potato is amazing. This is my best birthday party ever.
Pedro loves superhero parties. Everyone loves superhero parties.
Wendy Wolf's birthday.
It is Wendy Wolf's birthday, and she has invited all her friends to a party.
Happy birthday, Wendy. Thank you, everybody.
Mr. Wolf is blowing up balloons for the party.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow these balloons up.
I love balloons. Me too. And me. And me. And me.
Everybody loves balloons.
Come on, let's dance. Don't let the balloons fall to the ground. Keep them in the air. This is fun.
Here is Mrs. Wolf.
Who wants bubbles?
Me.
Okay, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow some bubbles.
I love bubbles. They are a bit like balloons, but they pop when you touch them. Watch. Woo! See, I popped one. Oh, we've popped all the bubbles.
We can always make some more bubbles. Who wants to go?
Me!
Okay.
Hooray!
Are you ready?
Yes, Mrs. Wolf.
You have to huff
Huff,
and you have to puff
puff.
and blow.
So many bubbles. Pretty bubbles. Jojo. That's the full moon. Ah, and you know what you do when you see a full moon? You howl. Ow! Why do you do that? That's what wolves do. We howl at the moon. Wendy, can you teach us how to do that? OK. First, you have to look up at the moon. And then you howl. Ow! Ow!
Wendy Wolf has taught everyone how to howl like a wolf.
Wow, who did that one? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't any of us. It's a wild animal.
It is Granny Wolf.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
Hello, Granny.
You must all be Wendy's friends. How do you do?
Hello, Granny Wolf. My, what big ears you've got, Granny Wolf.
All the better to hear you with.
What big eyes you've got, Granny Wolf.
All the better to see you with.
And what big teeth you've got.
All the better to eat birthday cake.
Wendy, what's that in the middle of your cake? It is a little house made of sticks. Ah!
Time to blow out the candles, Wendy.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow the candles out. You've blown the stick house down.
Oh, well done.
That's my goal.
It was quite easy.
Houses made of sticks are easy to blow down.
I always forget. What's your house made of, Mr. Pig?
It's made of bricks.
Not straw?
Bricks.
Oh, of course.
That was a great party, Wendy. Yes, that was my best party ever. Happy birthday, Wendy. George's birthday.
Today is George's birthday. It is very early in the morning.
George, it's too early. Dinosaur. Go back to bed.
It sounds like someone's up bright and early.
Happy birthday, George.
George woke me up.
You woke everyone up on your birthday, Peppa.
That was different. That was my birthday.
And today is George's birthday.
Happy birthday, George.
Here's your present, George.
Ooh. Dinosaur! I knew it would be some sort of dinosaur thingy.
Ho, ho. Squeeze its tummy.
Too scary.
George, I've made you a birthday card. Can you guess what the picture is?
George cannot guess.
I was going to paint you a flower. Oh.
George does not like flowers.
But in the end, I painted you a dinosaur.
That's a lovely picture, Peppa.
Yes, I'm very good at painting.
Now, we're going somewhere very special for George's birthday treat.
Yippee! Let's go! Where are we going?
You'll see.
The family are setting off for George's birthday treat.
Are we going to the circus?
No, but it's somewhere just as good.
Is it the cinema?
No, much better.
I just can't guess.
Where can they be going?
We're here.
The family have arrived at the museum.
Why are we at the museum?
Come on, you'll see.
What can George's birthday treat be?
George, what do you like best in the whole world?
Dinosaur. Ooh. Dinosaur.
George's birthday treat is a visit to the museum dinosaur room.
Silly old dinosaurs again. Dinosaur.
Don't be frightened, George. It's not a real dinosaur.
It's just a robot. Look, I stand on this spot and...
And now there's another surprise.
All of George and Peppa's friends are here.
Surprise!
Mummy Rabbit has made a birthday cake for George.
Can anyone guess what sort of cake it is?
A dinosaur cake.
It is! What an amazing guess, Peppa!
Happy birthday, George!
There's one last surprise. Follow me.
What is the last surprise?
What do you think it is, Peppa? It's probably something to do with dinosaurs. Oh, what's that?
It just needs to be filled with air.
I know. It's a bouncy castle.
Peppa loves bouncy castles.
But if it's for George, why isn't it something to do with dinosaurs?
It is a dinosaur. A bouncy dinosaur.
Hooray!
George loves bouncy dinosaurs. Everyone loves bouncy dinosaurs.
This is great! Happy birthday, George! Soft play.
It is morning. Peppa and her family are having breakfast.
Oh, there's a letter here for George.
It's an invitation to Richard Rabbit's party.
Sounds fun. I'll take George to the party, as long as it's not at that awful soft play centre.
It says soft play.
Ah.
Daddy doesn't like the soft play centre. Last time he got stuck and was rescued by a helicopter and a fire engine and a crane.
It wasn't exactly like that, Peppa. It was only a helicopter.
I think soft play sounds lovely. I will go with you, George.
It is time for Richard Rabbit's party.
Bye! I'll be back to pick you up later.
You're very welcome to stay if you want.
It's soft play, isn't it? No thanks.
Hello, you're very welcome to stay if you want.
See you later. Hello, Miss Rabbit.
Hello, Mummy Pig. I quite understand if you don't want to stay.
No, I'll stay. Us grown-ups can have a nice quiet chat while the children play.
Oh, OK.
This is the Soft Play Centre, where everything is soft, so children can bounce, swing, squash, slide, and play.
This is great. The children are having so much fun.
Yes, I just hope we can get them out at the end.
The little children have been playing all day.
Home time, children. That was a lovely party, wasn't it?
Yes!
Have you all had fun?
Yes!
Are you ready to go home now?
No!
Oh, my goodness. We're never going to get them out.
There's only one thing for it. I'll have to go in.
Good luck.
Ah! I'm stuck! Help!
Don't worry, I'm coming in. I'm nearly there. Oh no, I'm stuck too. Help!
Hello!
Mr. Elephant has come to collect Edmund Elephant.
Mr. Elephant!
Help! We're stuck.
No problem, ladies. I'll get you out.
No, don't! You'll get stuck. It's a trap.
Ah! I'm stuck.
Daddy Pig, Peppa and Susie have come to collect George.
Ah, what good little children you are. Where are your parents?
Help! Help!
We're stuck!
Ho, ho! That usually happens to me. That is going to happen to me, isn't it? I'm going to go in there and get stuck.
Me and Susie can go in. We're smaller.
That's kind of you both, but it is my job. As a grown-up, I must do this.
But Daddy!
Don't worry, Peppa. If I get stuck, I will ring for the rescue services. Ah, yes, I'm stuck. Lucky I've got my phone.
Hello? Rescue service?
Oh, you're in here too?
Yes, I'm a bit tied up at the moment.
So there's no one to rescue us.
We're here, Daddy. We will rescue the grown-ups.
That tickles.
Hey!
Thank you, Peppa and Susie, for rescuing us. Hip, hip,
Hooray! Now we can all go home.
The little ones have gone back inside.
Peppa, can you bring the little ones out now?
Yes, Daddy. But we might have to play a bit first.
Peppa and Susie love the soft play centre. Everyone loves the soft play centre.
Nursery Rhymes.
Peppa and her friends are at playgroup.
Children, today we are doing nursery rhymes.
Ooh.
Who has a favourite nursery rhyme?
My favourite is Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh, yes.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. I like that one. It had a sheep in it.
That was lovely, Peppa. Thank you. Who else has a favourite nursery rhyme?
I like Little Bo Peep.
And can you sing, Little Bo Peep?
Yes, and it goes like this. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. I don't like that one. It's about sheep getting lost. It's too sad.
Yes. Does anyone know a nursery rhyme that isn't about sheep?
Me!
Yes, Pedro?
Ba ba black sheep. Oh, sorry. I know one about a cat.
Oh, splendid, Candy. Can you share it with us?
Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog loved to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
Dishes running away with spoons and cows jumping over moons? Crazy stuff. Who's next?
I know a rhyme about a mouse.
Very good, Freddie.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock.
Oh, that one makes a lot more sense. Mice do like to run around.
Madam Gazelle, I know a rhyme that has numbers in it.
Excellent, Wendy. Please share it with the class.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right.
Oh, the poor little fish was frightened. It was kind to throw it back.
Madam Gazelle,
Yes, Pedro?
I like Robin Hood.
Okay. And does Robin Hood have a rhyme?
Yes. Robin Hood lived in a wood. He was very good at jumping in mud.
Very good, Pedro.
I made it up myself. Madam Gazelle, I know a rhyme about marching. We have to go outside. Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down.
That was good exercise.
Madam Gazelle, do you have a favourite nursery rhyme?
But of course, Pedro. Would you all like to sing it with me?
Yes, please.
Everybody, hold hands. Ring-a-ring-a roses,
A pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down.
Peppa loves nursery rhymes. Everybody loves nursery rhymes.
The children's fate.
Peppa and her friends are at playgroup. Mr. Bull is checking the school roof.
Moo! Who put this roof on for you?
You did, Mr. Bull.
Lovely job. It will last you a lifetime.
But it is leaking water. Look, it is going drippity-drip.
You need a new roof.
Oh, dear. Where are we going to get the money for a new school roof?
We can do a school fete to get the money.
Good idea, Danny. But who would run it?
We can. Yes, the children can do it. I can do the face painting. I can do the microphone. We can have a mummies and daddies race. And I can sell balloons.
Yes, we will have a children's fete.
Hooray!
It is the day of the children's fete. All the grown-ups are here.
Hello, grown-ups.
Danny Dog is in charge of the microphone.
Get your money out for the new school roof.
Emily Elephant is in charge of the bric-a-brac stall.
Roll up, roll up. All sorts of bits and bobs.
What a lot of bric-a-brac, Emily. You will be busy all day selling it.
Here is Mr. Fox. This all looks very interesting.
Balloons! Lovely balloons! Would you like a balloon, Madame Gazelle?
May I have a red one? How much is it?
How much have you got?
Oh, of course. We are raising money for the school roof.
Look, Madame Gazelle, I've got rid of everything.
Wonderful, Emily. How much money have you raised?
Money?
Did you not get some money for the bits and bobs?
I didn't need to. Mr. Fox took it away for nothing. Get your face painted here.
Susie Sheep is in charge of the face painting stall.
Hello, Susie. Can I be a mountain leopard, please?
No, I can only do fruit.
OK. Can I be...
A plum. There.
Peppa is in charge of the lucky dip.
Roll up for your lucky dip.
Moo! Hello, Peppa.
Hello, Mr. Bull. You've got a green face.
I'm an apple.
Ooh, would you like to try the lucky dip?
OK. What do I do?
Just pull a prize out of the barrel. Everyone a winner.
Mr. Bull has won a dolly.
Meow.
Can I have a go?
Mrs. Cat has won a digger.
Oh, do you want to swap?
No, thank you.
Mr. Bull and Mrs. Cat like their lucky dip prizes.
Roll up, roll up.
Freddie Fox is in charge of the mummies and daddies race.
Thank you. It's all to raise money for a new school roof.
I'm quite good at running.
It's not running, Daddy. It's a sack race.
Oh.
You have to get in the bag and jump over there. As fast as you can.
Right.
On your marks, get set, go! And they've fallen down. Oh. And they're back up again. Hooray! Come on, Daddy! Come on, Daddy! Keep going, Dad!
fun, wasn't it?
Yes, lots of fun.
But really, we must thank the children for all their hard work.
Thank you, children.
And we have raised enough money to buy a new school roof. Again.
Kylie Kangaroo.
It is a lovely sunny day. Mr. and Mrs. Kangaroo have come to visit.
Hello?
G'day, Mr. Pig. We met at the airport. Remember? It was a while back. You said we could visit any time.
Did I?
Yeah, since we last saw you, we've had Kylie and Joey. Say hello, kids.
Hello, I'm Kylie Kangaroo. I'm Peppa Pig. And this is my little brother George. This is my little brother Joey.
Joey lives in Mummy Kangaroo's pocket.
It's thirsty work, this travelling around. Would you like a drink?
Yes, please. Lemonade. My favourite.
That's lovely.
Here, sit down. Are you hungry?
I'm always hungry.
No worries. We'll make lunch.
Mr. Kangaroo is going to cook lunch on a barbecue.
Corn on the cob, anyone?
Yummy. We should do this at our house. Hang on. This is our house.
Come on, Kylie. Let's play in the garden. We can play my favourite game, jumping up and down in muddy puddles. I like jumping too. First, we have to find a puddle. Oh, there aren't any muddy puddles.
The ground is too dry for muddy puddles.
I wish it would rain.
I hope it doesn't rain. Oh, we love rain. We don't see much of it back home.
Well, if you want to make it rain in this country, have a barbecue.
We can still do jumping. George is quite good at jumping, but I am the best. Watch this. That's how you do it. Now you try, Kylie. OK.
Kangaroos can jump very high.
Wow.
Here is Rebecca Rabbit.
Hello, Rebecca. This is my friend, Kylie. Hello, Kylie. Squeak. Are you playing a game? We are jumping. Rabbits are the best at jumping. Watch this. Well done, Rebecca. But that's not as good as my friend Kylie. Go on, do your jump. I don't want to show off. Do it. OK. That is high.
Kylie Kangaroo is the best at jumping. Here is Pedro Pony.
Hello, everyone.
Nay.
Hello, Pedro. This is my friend, Kylie Kangaroo. She's my friend. She can jump higher than anyone. No one can jump higher than me or my super space hopper. Show him, Kylie. But Pedro did really well. Do it. OK. Wow!
Kylie Kangaroo is the best at jumping.
I could jump higher, but I'm a little bit tired. Ugh! What was that?
It is raining.
Like I said, if you want it to rain, start a barbecue.
I'm afraid we'll all have to go indoors.
What? And miss the rain?
Mr. Kangaroo has got a big umbrella to shelter everyone from the rain.
Food's ready. Who's hungry?
Me! Yummy!
Peppa likes corn on the cob. Everyone likes corn on the cob.
It stopped raining.
The rain makes everything so fresh and green.
And wet.
And muddy! This is how you jump in muddy puddles. Wow, that looks fun. I'm the best at jumping, but Peppa's the best at jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Grumpy Rabbit's Dinosaur Park.
Today is Freddy Fox's birthday, and all the children are going on a big adventure.
Where are we going for your birthday, Freddy? I don't know, but I can't wait to get there.
We're here!
Welcome to Grumpy Rabbit's Dinosaur Park!
Ooh, dinosaur.
George loves dinosaurs.
Are there really dinosaurs here?
No, just pretend ones.
Phew. Real dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago.
Edmund knows a lot about dinosaurs. He is a clever clogs.
But we've got better than real dinosaurs. We've got singing dinosaurs.
We are the dinosaurs, the dinosaurs, the dinosaurs. We are the dinosaurs. Listen to us roar. They're a bit small.
Yes. Aren't dinosaurs meant to be big?
Ah, yes. We do have a big dinosaur, a real whopper. Would you like to meet it?
Yes, please.
These are its footprints. We just have to follow them.
Ooh.
These footprints look very real. Are you sure there's no living dinosaurs about, Grumpy Rabbit?
Quite sure, Daddy Pig. Over the boulders, everyone! Across the bridge! Through the cave!
Oh, their footprints have stopped. Look! There are some green steps. It's a big slide! Whee! 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 Wow! It's a big dinosaur!
Yes, it's my whopping, ginormous dinosaur slide! Ah!
That is some dinosaur.
He's a brontosaurus!
Actually, the correct name is a patasaurus.
You're a bit of a clever clogs, aren't you?
Yes.
Right, my little explorers. Are you ready for the next bit of the adventure?
Yes, Grumpy Rabbit!
We have to find an egg.
An egg? But eggs are little. It could be anywhere. Leave it to me. Foxes love hunting for eggs.
Freddy Fox has a very good sense of smell.
Wow! What an egg! It's huge! Why is the egg so big?
It's a dinosaur egg.
Is it real?
No, it's better than real. It's pretend. Watch this.
The dinosaur egg has a birthday cake inside it.
It's not a pretend cake, is it, Grumpy Rabbit?
No, the cake is very real and very tasty. Who wants some?
Me! Me!
Birthday boy first. Here you go, Freddy.
Happy birthday, Freddy!
Time for a bit of song and dance. Everyone, copy me. Do the stomp, do the dinosaur stomp, do the roar, do the dinosaur roar. Stomp, 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 roar, roar, roar. Do the dinosaur stomp, stomp, roar.
This is my best birthday ever. The camper van.
Peppa and George are very excited today. They are going on holiday.
Oh, where's Daddy?
He's bringing a secret surprise.
What's that?
It's a camper van.
We've borrowed it for our holiday.
Ooh.
This camper van has everything. This button works the sink,
Wow.
and this button works the TV.
What does this button do?
I'm not sure. Maybe don't press it until we know.
Is everybody ready to go on holiday?
Yes, Mummy Pig!
Then let's go!
We're going on holiday in a camper van.
This map is a bit tricky.
Daddy, we don't want to get lost.
Don't worry, Peppa. I'm an expert at map reading. Oh, that's strange.
Are we lost?
Yes.
It's Grandad Dog with Danny Dog.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Danny. We're lost.
Lost? Is your sat-nav broken?
Sat-nav?
You're driving a camper van T3200. Sat-nav comes as standard.
Welcome to the car of the future.
Ah, so that's what that button does.
Where are we going today?
The camper van is talking.
Clever, isn't it? The computer voice helps you find your way.
But how does it know where we want to go?
You tell it.
Hello, Mrs. Camper Van.
Hello.
We're going on holiday. Can you tell us the way?
Proceed on the current road in a straight line.
Thanks for your help, Grandad Dog.
You're welcome. Have a lovely holiday.
We're going on holiday in a camper van.
Danger, danger. Oil is low.
What's oil?
Oil helps engines to run smoothly.
Will the oil run out?
No, these warnings always give you plenty of time.
Oil is gone.
Oh, dear.
Luckily, I've got a spare can of oil.
Well done, Daddy Pig.
We simply pour the oil into the engine and... Oh,
What's wrong?
there's nothing in here. The engine's gone.
It's Mummy Sheep with Susie Sheep.
Hello, Susie. Hello, Peppa. We've lost our engine.
Lost your engine?
Yes, it's completely disappeared.
I'd like to help, but I don't know a thing about engines. I'm probably just being silly, but this looks a bit like an engine.
Ah, yes. Well spotted, Mummy Sheep.
The camper van has its engine at the back.
There. That should be enough oil. Thank you, Mummy Sheep.
You're welcome. Have a lovely holiday.
Are we nearly there yet?
Just up the next hill. You have reached your destination.
Hooray!
Time for bed.
Where will we sleep?
Mummy Pig and I will sleep on this bed.
Ooh!
And you two will sleep upstairs.
But there isn't an upstairs.
Ho, ho. Watch this.
The camper van's roof is lifting up.
The camper van is just like our little house.
While we're on holiday, it is our little house.
Good night, my little piggies.
Good night. Move to music.
Peppa and her friends are at playgroup.
Children, today you will use your imaginations to move to music.
Ooh.
What does this music make you think of?
It makes me think of a piano.
Okay.
It makes me think of music.
Right. Use your imaginations. What pictures did the music make you think of?
It makes me think of a cherry tree. swaying in the wind on top of a beautiful mountain.
Wonderful, Rebecca. So now I would like you all to imagine you are that tree, rooted to the rocky mountain top, bending in the wind. You are a tree. Your feet are rooted to the ground. Feel the wind in your branches and the sun on your leaves. You are a tree. Very good, children. I saw some lovely trees on mountaintops there. Now, listen to this piece of music. What did that music make you think of? Remember to use your imaginations.
I know.
Pedro?
Is the answer a cherry tree swaying on the top of a beautiful mountain?
But this music was quicker, wasn't it?
A cherry tree swaying quickly?
Danny?
It reminded me of a marching band.
Very good, Danny. This music has a very strong beat for stepping in time. Everyone find something to bang from the music trolley. Imagine you are in that band, marching along, beating your drums. That's it! Marvelous marching, children. Wasn't that fun?
Yes, Mademoiselle.
The next piece of music is a little bit different. Remember, I want you to listen to it carefully and think about how it makes you feel.
This music is about space. It's an alien birthday party.
What is wrong with this machine?
Robots from the future. Hello, I'm an alien. Bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop. I am a robot. I am a robot. Zing, zong, zing. This is the best music yet.
No, I think the machine is broken. There.
Oh.
Now tell me, how does this make you feel?
It makes me feel a bit bored. It makes me feel tired. Has the music machine gone wrong again?
No, this is music. It reminds me of a lovely garden on a hot summer day. A young man, a broken heart.
Please, can we have the space music again?
That was not music, it was the machine gone wrong. Do you not like this music?
No. Madame Gazelle, can you make the machine go wrong again?
No.
Oh.
I suppose we cannot all like the same things in life.
I liked the space music. And me. And me.
Okay, what does this music make you think of?
I know. This music makes me think of jumping up and down in muddy puddles. This way. Follow me, everyone. Jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Splish, splash, slosh, splish, splash. With a big splash here and a big splash there. Here a splash, there a splash, everywhere a splish, splash. Jumping up and down in muddy puddles. Splish, splash, slosh, splish, splash.
Peppa loves moving to music. Everyone loves moving to music.
Scooters.
It is a lovely sunny day. Peppa and George are playing on their scooters.
Vroom, vroom. Oh.
George is still learning how to scooter. He is a bit worried.
George, come on. What's the matter, George? Shall I teach you how to scooter? OK, you hold on to the handlebars like this with both hands. Now stand on the scooter. Oh. No, George. Stand on the scooter with one foot. Good. Now push off with the other foot, like this. Whee! George, you're doing it!
George has learned to scooter.
Peppa, George.
That's enough scootering for now. It's time to go to playgroup.
Oh, we've only just started scootering. Can we ride our scooters to playgroup, Daddy?
Good idea. We could do with the exercise.
Hooray! Ready, steady, go!
Wait for me. See you later, Mummy Pig.
See you later.
Peppa and George are riding their scooters to playgroup.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Not so fast.
Come on, Daddy!
Daddy can't keep up. Wait for me.
Peppa and George have arrived at playgroup.
Bye-bye, Daddy. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, now I'm going to have to walk back home. What I need are some wheels. Hang on, I've got wheels. Whee! Ha ha! This is fun!
Daddy Pig likes scootering.
Brum, brum. Whee!
Daddy Pig, you're riding Peppa's scooter.
Yes, scootering is such fun. You should try it sometime.
Peppa and George are painting pictures at playgroup.
Madam Gazelle, we came to school on our scooters today.
Very good, Peppa and George. Let's all paint pictures of how we came to school today.
I came on my bicycle.
Very good.
I walked here.
So nice to get the fresh air in your lungs.
My granddad brought me in his truck. Broom, broom, broom.
Aha, lovely.
It is time for Mummy and Daddy Pig to pick up the children from playgroup.
Have you got the car keys, Daddy Pig?
I don't think we should take the car, Mummy Pig.
But it's a long way to walk to playgroup.
We don't have to walk. I made that mistake this morning. We can scooter. Race you! Whee!
What? Are you sure? OK. Whee!
Mummy and Daddy Pig are scootering to playgroup to pick up Peppa and George.
Yippee!
That was great.
I told you we wouldn't have to walk.
Mummy! Daddy! You brought our scooters! Hooray! Whee!
Yes. That seems to leave us without scooters for the journey home.
Daddy Pig, you said we wouldn't have to walk.
We won't have to walk, but we will have to run. Race you!
Hey, wait for me.
Whee! This is fun!
Peppa! George!
Oh, wait for Mummy and Daddy.
Peppa and George love scootering. Everybody loves scootering.